I Willie Franco.
You know the funny thing about life? Talk to him, train. It be the closer people to you, be your biggest haters.
Said that right.
It's swear they want to see you do good, just not better than them.
Huh?
Let your haters motivate you and elevate you. Alright. It's y'all these niggas hate me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans ain't watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna around with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me, got all this ice on me. Got them shooters who gon' ride for me and die for me. Got niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. She like they love me better when I ain't have it. But now they hating good to see me living lavish. Pull up an Onyx and I let them strippers have it. I show my sometimes cause I ain't never had. Hard up till I came from the bottom. I'm throwing all the dollars, rockin' Gucci, rockin' Prada, and we the baddest models. Fresh as hell when I step out, hit the club and showing up. Standing all up on the couches, now the whole club asking bottles. Got these niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans ain't watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna run with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me, got all this ice on me. Got them shooters who gon' ride for me and die for me. Got them niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Make it feel type of way, bad in my face, try to steal my way. Getting money every day, what I had to say, I ran it up, did a race. 100 bands, I'm tryna get to the money bag. Couple stacks in a row bag, make it do the money days. The way she throw it for the quarterback. The way I run the bags, I thought it was a running back. Got these niggas hating me because of the way I'm living. I know them fans are watching me because of the way I'm living. She tryna run with a G, she love the way I'm living. And I'ma always keep it jigger, that's the way I'm living. Got all these racks on me.
What it do?
What's going down?
The original duo is back.
Hey man, what's going on?
Hold on, I'm trying to connect. Okay, I was like, why my headphones ain't connecting? It's
Hey, man.
Tuesday. How you doing?
Your man ain't in the hospital or nothing, is he? Or in jail?
I don't know. I pray he's safe. I hope he's okay.
I hope
Definitely
so
not
too.
like him, so I don't know. Yeah, but
Oh, hope everything good.
I hope so too. I hope so too. Crazy.
Amen.
How's the new job going?
Well, I start Monday.
Oh, okay.
I haven't started yet. Yeah, I don't start until next Monday. This coming up Monday, so I'll let you know next Tuesday. How
you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different because, this is something totally different from anything that I've done in my life. I mean, what military to government, you know what I mean? To now going to fashion. Like,
Right.
I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different out of my element. So I'm ready to see how it is, man. Are they gonna run me back to the government?
I was just talking to
I doubt
Tiffany
it.
about that because she's supposed to be. They offer her some jobs in the corporate world, but she's been government this whole time since the military. So she like, I'm nervous about the corporate side. I'm like, I love the corporate side. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, it fits my, it fits who I am, my character, and who I am as a person. So I'm excited to see it. I'm ready for it. I'm happy.
The only thing,
what I'm saying?
the only thing I don't like about the corporate side is that depending on the team that you get on or the people that are on your team, unlike the government side, like you kind of force some things to happen. And on that side, it's just like you gotta hope that they're gonna happen because you can't really force stuff over there.
Yeah. I mean, so the beautiful thing, going here for me anyways, is that where I will be, you know what I'm saying, as far as the hierarchy, right? You know what I'm saying? The organization chart. So,
Right.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Daniel.
My boss is the senior VP. which her boss, you know, is the CEO. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I definitely have influence. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I have a staff. So I have a lot more input.
Yeah.
Especially in way more than, you know, how it is on the government side. Like,
All the politics.
All the politics and, you know,
Yeah.
everything like that. So,
Yeah.
and then the beautiful thing here too is like, man, if you don't work, you don't eat. So, you know, you ain't
pretty
finna be
much.
getting bonuses, or you ain't finna be getting, you know what I'm saying, all this, and you ain't doing, you know, doing what you're supposed to be doing. So,
Right. Yeah. That's the
yeah,
corporate
man.
world. That's
So,
the
yeah,
corporate
man.
world. Well, for y'all who are just joining, we are the Battle Buddies. It's normally 3 of us. We don't know where our third member is. We have not heard from him. We are praying that he's okay. If anybody is watching and they know him, could y'all please tap in with us to let us know if you've heard from him, seen him, spoke to him, anything. We just want to make sure he's okay. We miss him and we want to check in with him. So if y'all know him, tap in with us and let us just send us a quick message and let us know how he's doing. But for those people who have not watched the show before or are going to go back and watch this on the replay on YouTube or whatever, I will introduce my lovely co-host, the amazing, most reliable co-host that I've ever had, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka
Run them numbers up, baby.
AKA.
We drinking tonight.
Yes, for the drinks. Yes.
And we got the gorgeous Miss Dee Dee Legette, aka
Y'all know who it is, the core queen,
aka
the anti-Brazilian butt lift booty builder.
Oh man. Hey man, that's the trend. That's what's happening. That's what they do. You know, they call it the mommy makeover.
I'm trying to show them, look, it's a muscle. You can actually make it grow. You can
that's
feed
too
it
much
and
work.
build it.
That's too much
Oh my
work.
God.
That's too much work.
Have to, even after the Brazilian butt lift, you got to do something to maintain it anyway.
But some people, they just go every couple of years and get it redone.
After a while, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
Hey, but they be like, I'll be old by then, so I'm good.
And you gonna look a goddamn man. Everybody gonna be in a nursing home with a BBL.
Hey man, this is the problem. I try to tell these fellas, like, yo, you messing up your kid's genetics. You going off of all her makeovers. You ain't going off of what she really looked like. You better start looking at them. So now we need to look at baby pictures for another reason. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It was baby pictures to make sure that they wasn't a man. Now you need to see what they look like as a child.
Just imagine Kylie Jenner's baby looking at her as a kid, trying to figure out why I don't look like you.
Hey man, that's, you know, it's funny. I feel like that's why, you know, she had kids. That's why they had kids with you know, cultural men, ethnic men, black men. Let's just call it what it is, right? Black men. Well, Courtney hasn't changed the way she looked.
Well, yeah, she's the only one who stayed the same.
That she looks the same.
Oh,
so,
well, her and the other one, the baby, Kendall.
Oh, Kendall.
Yeah.
Kendall, she dates all colors. I've heard of her with all colors. But I mean, when you look at Kim, when you look at Kylie, and you look at the other one, Chloe, there you go. Chloe.
Well, she black.
You know what I'm saying? They've gotten so much work done to themselves that, you know what I mean? Like, for them, their kids to even look like their kids, they had to be with men of color at this point, because it wouldn't make no sense. So, amen.
That's crazy. Woo, child. Well, we can get into some trending topics. Right, Tiffany? I was saying, with the other one black, she OJ daughter, so you know. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all know down.
I don't know if you've had the opportunity, the pleasure, the privilege, the honor to listen to Kendrick Lamar's album. But just let me just say this, because I hope he's listening. This guy who is from North Carolina, who's a huge influence in the area of music in Charlotte, who does music reviews of local artists, who people around here respect for his opinion, said that Kendrick Lamar's new album is trash. And I wanted to say something on his post, but I don't even want to give it the energy. Because for anybody, first of all, the music industry has become so inundated with trash music that when somebody comes out with a absolute genius project, they call it trash because it don't have some bounce twerk music beats on it. This dude said that down to the production it was trash. When I tell you this album deserves whatever the highest level of an award you can get for creating something that will change the generation for the culture for generations, this is like the most therapeutic album I think I've ever heard. Like the most vulnerable I've ever heard a rapper be. The gems that he dropped in here, it's like, whoa, oh my God. Like it's oh my God. It's just this generation doesn't deserve Kendrick Lamar. They don't deserve him. He is spectacular. He is outstanding. That this album is, I think they said for one of his albums he got a Pulitzer Prize. He needs that, the Nobel Peace Prize, and everything else you can get for creating such a genius piece of art. I hate this generation.
Hey man, I mean everybody's raving about it. I haven't listened to it yet because I put respect on his name. So when it's someone that I respect like him, I'm going to give it my full attention. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you listen to music, you listening, but you're not listening, you're not giving it your full attention. So an artist of his magnitude, he's going to have my full attention when I listen to it. Because first off, I know he's going to be talking. He's going to be spitting realness. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not just going to be a nice beat and a catchy line or two here and there that you like, oh, that's fire. But like, he going to really be telling a story. So I'm like, all right, let me wait before I listen to it. Let me that's like a Friday night listen. And I wasn't going to stay up last Friday night. So wait for it to drop. Last Thursday night, but yeah, this Friday, have it. I'm gonna sit down probably on the balcony with a cigar and just
man, the amount of times I was like, God, wait a minute.
Right.
Just like, see? And the crazy thing that when the guy made the post, somebody commented and was like, because he said something like, this, you can't play none of these songs in the club or on the radio or some stupid shit like that. And the guy, somebody commented, it was like, this isn't even that kind of album. Like this is, the dude was like, well, what are you making it for? To sit outside on the balcony and listen to sit in your car and ride to smoke to clean your house to the things that we used to do to real music before.
Right.
Where you really respect the music and you just ride out to it because you like, man, I needed this. Everything ain't to be twerked to.
No.
Oh my God. Like,
everything don't need to be played in the club either. Like,
no,
that doesn't make it hot.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make music hot.
And somebody was like, whack and Kendrick in the same sentence. Man, ain't no way you can ever say no mess like that. I was like, they don't deserve you, Kendrick. Go back in the hiding. Don't come back out. Because I think the guy said it was, he felt like it was only 4 good tracks. It's 18 tracks on this album. He said only 4 good. I'm like, I think it was only 4 that was okay. The rest of them was like, oh yeah, he thought about this.
I bet.
And the fact that using the production as his beats ain't, first of all, some of the beats was fire as I don't know what, but when you're a lyricist, you don't want the beats to outshine your words. That's the point of being a lyricist. They don't need to. It doesn't need to. Kendrick is a fucking genius, man. That dude. I don't know. I don't know. But this generation likes stupid shit like the City Girls. Or if you really want to hear like one of the worst, this shit is so mind-boggling to me. I don't know if you know who Arnold Taylor is. I mean, he's the Baby's manager. And he has a new artist out called I think it's called Shorty something. I just thought it was a joke when I heard the song. I'm gonna send it to you. But now Offset got on the song. I'm like, ain't no way. It ain't no way y'all promoting this song. I thought they were playing. It's a real song. It's like, oh my, this is crazy.
That's bad.
Yeah. So did you get a chance to hear, see, read, or look at the this latest mass shooting in Buffalo, New York at this grocery store? I ain't got nothing up on the screen, child.
I didn't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, I know about it, but like, I just ain't. I can't dig deep into those stories like that. You know, you just got to know your mental and how things triggering. And you know, I just look at it like it's messed up, and what he did was messed up. As far as that goes, I just can't bog my mental down with all the intricate details because I start getting pissed off. So
the only reason I highlighted this is it was two things. One, because he apologized to the white guy in the store, said, "Oops, my bad. I almost killed you."
I saw that.
And he didn't kill him. And two, his family came out and said the reason why he killed those 10 people was because of COVID.
I heard that.
He said that he snapped because of his paranoia and isolation during the pandemic. And I think his aunt said something about like she's never heard him say anything racist. There was nothing racist about him. And now of course they always try to minimize when white people do stuff to mental illness. So
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't pay attention because how they do it, you know, they make it into a troubled teen when he's a grown man. He's not a kid, but they make it seem like he's a kid. You know, I guess because now I see how the media portrays the differences, and not only like how they portray, but like seeing the little pieces, the little intricate detail differences of how they portray black people and how they portray white people in these situations. I just hit a story and that's it. Like I don't want to even get into it like that because like. Yeah, I don't get into them stories like that because it's just so crazy and it's triggering. And I know that it's triggering. So another thing that I notice how triggering is, you know, it's triggering for us as black people, but then, you know, it's triggering to white people because sometimes they feel like, well, I guess what happened in Milwaukee with the black guy shooting the white people, you know, they don't really cover that. So then you have white people not being able to quote unquote sympathize with this situation because they feel like, oh, well, this one didn't get as much media attention when it was pretty much the same thing. The black guy, you know, went in killing white people and he went in with the intentions of killing white people. So, yeah,
hey,
it's just hard and it's crazy.
Did you see the little boy who had the whip and he was banging on the black people's door in the neighborhood? He had to be like 7 years old, 6 or 7 years old, banging on their door. And then the lady told him to get off her door, stop banging on the door. And she went to to his parents' house to address it. The dad came to the door with a gun. And the black guy, the husband, was at the door like, why you have a gun? And something happened where the actual white guy almost shot himself and his daughter in the back of him. I think he just got arrested today.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. That'd be crazy.
Like, Yeah, these folks is tripping right now. Yeah, I don't know. These folks is out of control. Folks is losing their goddamn minds now. But
Uh,
Adrian, you said that you have a black-owned business spotlight.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let me get to that thing then. It's that time. Well, if it's that
It
time, let's
is
put it to
because
that
we are
time.
done with our trending topics. If I can get it off the screen,
All right,
you got
so actually, my neighbor, man, he has a black-owned business. He actually has a clothing company called
it.
Faith Plus Figures. And a little bit about the background story. The mission is to spark representation in fashion and culture across generations with timeless wardrobe staples for every occasion. Faith Plus Figures is a visionary startup anchored in originality and the unexpected. We convert art to fashion. And the brother is very, very talented. His name is Robert Ware. He's the owner. He's the one that started the company. And so his website is faithandfigures.com. And I will put it in here for
Got
you
it.
guys. And
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, he go and check some of his stuff out, man. It's real nice, real good. Definitely classy. Got some great, sweatsuits and stuff like that. But yeah, he's very talented, great at what he does. I actually see him, doing some of his pieces. He actually creates them himself. So he's not,
No.
typically we see people go and order, you know what I'm saying, and do it. Like, no. He actually creates the pieces himself. He does it himself.
Nice.
And so, which is why he typically runs out quick,
Hmm.
because everything is kind of created, originally, organically.
Right.
So, and then when he gets inspired, he creates another set and puts it out there and buys it up. So, yeah, go follow his website,
Nice.
check him out, and show my brother some love.
Awesome sauce. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go to our first main topic. And I got this topic off of I watch a lot of listen to a lot of XM satellite radio podcasts and stuff. So this particular podcast, I don't know why I keep watching it because it really pisses me off more than anything. It is a podcast of all women. Um I think the lady's name is Jasmine something, who's like the host of the show. And it's on Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio, and it's
Okay.
her and two other co-hosts on there. And so this particular day, they were talking about men and dating and like certain things that they consider red flags. And for some reason, they felt like, well, two of them felt like if a man is between the ages of 21 and 30 and they don't have any kids, that it's a red flag. And the explanation they gave was if if a woman didn't want to have this person's baby, then something must be wrong with them. I was like, ain't no way y'all think this makes sense. And y'all said this shit out loud. Just
What
ain't
if
no
he
way.
wasn't ready to have kids yet?
What if he didn't
What?
want them to have his baby?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah. So they was just like, no, something gotta be wrong. It may not be giving what it's supposed to give. Something you gotta dig deeper because ain't no way. I'm like,
Some guys just ain't out here skeeting and beating everything. First off, I guess I was a red flag because
I thought
I
about you when they said that.
I, guess- I guess I was a red flag because I didn't have my first child in that age range. So um yeah, I guess I was a red flag. But speaking on that, I guess, well, then I can speak why that wasn't for me. Um I didn't feel like I had, met someone I wanted to have kids with. I didn't want to be a baby daddy. Um, I that wasn't the life for me that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So when I had kids, I wanted to be with someone. So
Mm,
I'm not the type that's just gonna lose control and
mm,
skeeting you and like, oops, hopefully you ain't pregnant. You know what I'm saying? that wasn't my life. And so I'm just being honest. And so I knew that seeing people around me and their situations as far as with kids and how they, was trying to work with the parent, this, that, it was a struggle. I was like, yo, that's not for me. So that was the reason why I didn't have any kids. It wasn't because I couldn't have kids. I had plenty of people wanting to have a child with me, but no, ma'am, I wasn't that. Nah, I'm good. So
imagine the dysfunction.
That's crazy.
That is something wrong with you if you don't have kids in the wrong order. How dysfunctional is that?
But I think it's you haven't been loved properly if you feel that way, because women think like, and it's true, right? A lot of men try to lock women down, and that's a way that insecure men lock women down is by getting them pregnant to have their child. So it's like, you stuck with me. You know what I mean? I got you. And I think when you find a secure man that doesn't move like that or think that way, sometimes that throws them for a loop. Is like, oh wow, like he ain't even trying. Like, nah, because there's a decency and an order to this process. And I think that I don't know. Wow, that's crazy to me that you would even think that's a red flag. I think that's a man that shows that he knows what he wants in life, and he has
restraint.
Yes. I don't know.
I was blown away. I couldn't believe that they said it. I was like, what? That's why I said I don't know why I keep listening to this show, because they frustrate me all the time with their the way the things that they say is mind-boggling. They are the textbook definition of the women Kevin Samuels used to always talk about. Like verbatim, the things that he used to say, that's who they are. It's crazy. Because they're all single, they're all very successful, high earning women, but ain't got no man.
But that's what I'm saying. But they probably used to a certain type of man. Probably typically the man that they're dating wants to lock them down and wants to, like, so you gonna have my baby? I mean, we know there's people like that. It's men like that, it's women like that. And
I'm a witness.
I'm
trapped that way.
I'm good. Like, that was not my I was like, yo, I'm not having a kid until the time is right and it's properly together. Like, I'm not just finna have a kid off of a night of lust, so to speak. I just
and how do we, like, how do you even, from that age range blew me away too, because it's like, well, damn, 21 to 30.
Right. I would, dang, you know what? I would be like, okay, if you said 40 plus and he never had a kid, you know what? I would understand your questioning of that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I wouldn't necessarily say it was a red flag, but definitely, like, hold up,
Conversation.
You 42?
It's a conversation.
You ain't never had no kids? None.
Can you
None
have them? Yeah,
okay,
that would be a conversation.
No, you know what I'm saying? Were you married and your wife couldn't get pregnant? No, never been married, never had a child, nothing. I could see more of a conversation because you like, well, hold up, you this old, what's gonna be different?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you never had any of this in your life, like, what's different now? So I could understand that. But 21 to 30? Like, you don't even know who the hell you are.
That's why it blew me away. I'm like, y'all think that makes sense?
So, nah.
And then they went further to say that the reason why they will want, in that age range, they want to date guys that have kids so that they can see how they are with kids. And now, I don't think any of them have kids. That's why it kind of really blew me away. I'm like, what? And then they was like, because they don't want, the logic was because they don't want them and the guy, that they don't want that to be their first time together trying to raise a kid, and they'll know what they're doing.
I guess, man, that's crazy.
I was like, that's some weird ass logic.
Man, that's crazy. That's past.
I never even thought that way. Like, what?
I never I never was like, yo, I'm trying to trap you. Like, when you gonna have my baby? I never.
Well, Adrian, I think I think you early on realized what your worth was. Like you knew how valuable you were. And just giving away your seed just wasn't even in the cards for you.
No, never.
I think a lot of men are so lost and they don't like their surroundings dictate what they think is valuable, what they think should be happening, that they don't really weigh that. And you know, if you have people around you that's just doing this shit, you just be like, fuck it ain't gonna happen to me. I'm
Oh
just
man,
go
so your man's a red flag for real. 41.
for
No
it.
So did I just explain you? Have you been married
Chris,
before?
have you been married before? Adrian said you a big ass red flag.
Did I just call you out?
Don't let them do you like that, Chris. Don't let them do you like that.
Did I call you out? 41, no kids, never been married.
Daniel, you got a red flag too?
You ain't got no kids. But
Oh, well, yeah, Erica a red flag too.
Erica, how old are you?
Erica, are you 40 yet?
you see, you man. I was purposely
Chris,
dating down, I believe. No marriage. Red flag.
Okay, yeah, Erica, that's right. Erica be 40 in August.
And so, Erica, you ain't got no kids. You ain't
Never been
Erica,
married.
have you been married? Never.
No.
Erica, what you mean you ain't never been married?
Daniel said he ain't got no kids and he's way over 40. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, Tiffany, I get that. Like, you got a kid, you want somebody with a kid, so you won't be pressured into having a kid. I get that. Like, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But what if he has kids and he still want more? He want one with you.
Skeeting and beating.
Shut up, Adrian. See, both of my children are their dad's first child or only child. So I guess.
So that makes sense. So yeah, that's tough, right? Like
2.5 times.
I don't know how. See, what happened was it was
Daniel. Wait a minute.
What happened? I was in Mexico.
Wait a minute. How you been snipped since 28, but you ain't got no kid? That's allowed? You could do that?
I know, right? I didn't know.
Appreciate
don't
that,
you have to sign something? I'm a Plan B and smoothie. Okay.
I'm a mess.
Are you putting the Plan B in the smoothie?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like,
Erica said, Stephanie, log off.
Plan B and a smoothie. Okay. Yeah, Tiffany, you good.
Well, I guess,
good,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you never wanted kids, Daniel? Wow.
Well,
I ain't want number.
Give me your doctor's information, Daniel. Give me your doctor's information, Daniel. I might need that.
Oh wow, he said no. Why? Why not? Why you didn't want kids? I ain't want none either. I'm just asking why. I got 2 though.
I got 2, and I'm trying to keep it that way. Daniel, send me your doctor's information.
Three.
Ain't no 3. What you want? Another boy? I produce kings. You heard me.
You need a girl.
Where's she gonna come
Huntington
from?
Beach, California. You need to have a girl.
I don't know where she gonna come from.
That's terrible. That ain't right.
I only produce boys.
Don't cut off your legacy like that.
I'm gonna have to change my diet or something. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do.
Third one's a charm. She needed 2 bodyguards. So she good now.
I was just watching a video, and it was somebody had 2 girls. They tried again. Guess what they had? Another girl.
So he did time. I'm sure I would have had some if not for that, when I got out, I just felt like I'm not doing it until things are on point. I kind of had to start over. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, makes
How much
sense.
time did
So
you do, Chris? Oh, Chris, we should have faked the relationship and went on Love After Lockup.
hey. Yeah, Chris. So that means you dating younger,
That's
huh,
4
Chris?
sons and 1 daughter.
No, sir, because I'm not having any more. I'm not shooting for agenda. See, we're not doing that.
That's messed up.
I have friends that be shooting for the agenda, and they keep having the same gender over and over and over and over. I'm not doing that. Like, it's crazy. I got some
well,
friends
yeah,
that got like 6
12
boys.
years? Like
Oh,
12
wow.
years a slave? Look, see, we could have went on the show, boy. I would have been cutting up like, oh, you gonna get out and act crazy like that? That's how you feel, Chris? Look, I got my reality TV voice together. I'm ready.
I like that show. It'd be funny.
That's my show. They
You
so
be
damn
like,
stupid.
what? Yo, that's why I like
stupid.
it. Yo, I yeah. Some reality TV, I be like, you cannot be this damn gullible. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. You can't be.
Man, I just feel like y'all really falling for this. Oh, okay.
Right. That'd be funny to me. I'd be like, yeah, it's crazy.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to our next topic. Now, this topic, let me tell you something. Last week's show, in the comment that I put up, if y'all didn't see it, I quoted a comment from the comment section and put it on my Facebook page. That comment spread like wildfire. Like, people had a problem with this comment. I'm like, I didn't say it. I tagged the person who said it.
But you said
and gave them credit for what they said. He said that a man who needs multiple women a man who needs to sleep with multiple women has low self-esteem. I just posted. So the comments went crazy, and then it was a guy on there who said something about if that's the truth, then what do you think about cultures who that's their culture, blah blah blah. And my comment was, it's all ego driven. Like, if you take sex out of it, then what? And then they were like, well, that's men's nature. Like, they're like animals. They that's just what they do. I said, so you mean to tell me that y'all God created the superior being on the planet to be like regular animals that are roaming on earth, that they can't control themselves so much they have to be like animals in the wild, to where they have to sleep with everything that they see walking? Like, that's what you mean?
So we know, and this shows you, sex is a hell of a drug. Because, like you just said, I don't know any man in the world of mandadom. I just made up a word, mandadom. That
the manosphere. Go ahead.
Okay, we can use that. But we don't know any men that want to be with multiple women and take sex off the table. If a man wants to be with multiple women and you take sex off the table, he's gay. No
Period.
Straight heterosexual man wants to deal with multiple women. I'm talking about like in a relationship, not that's my homie. Like in a relationship, dealing with all of that, and there's no sex. It's not happening. It's not happening. Sex is a hell of a drug. Men want multiple women because of sex. Like your boy. I don't know if it's been going crazy about Michael Blackston.
God, yeah, I've been watching. I just started watching couples
getting these, these passes once a month.
That's so stupid.
And messing with his side chicks or whatever. But take the sex off, he wouldn't even be dealing with these women. He'll be with the one that he's having sex with. Sex is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, here's my issue with men saying, oh, it's just sex. That's not true, because if it's just sex, you don't have to do it. it wouldn't be such a big deal. It wouldn't cause such a stir. Like, it's definitely just more than just sex. It is so much more than sex. We have to stop minimizing sex to, oh, it's just sex. It's not true. And then so it was another conversation about men sleeping with multiple women and cheating, and how men I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this conversation. Men just cheating because, it's just sex. Well, you can't, two things cannot exist at the same time. You can't say in one breath that men just have sex, and then in the next breath that, oh, well, I mean, women, they can't do it. So, but who the fuck are you sleeping with? So if you're just having sex with these women and you're cheating on this woman, how you think this is gonna work? Because this woman gonna get the same attachment that this woman got with you. It can't just be cheating. It can't just be sex. If you're cheating, you're entangling a lot of stuff here. Because women, that is a fact that women cannot handle those type of soul ties that come with that. So the energy that you giving this chick over here is the same energy you giving this one, whether you think it is or not. It's not just sex.
True.
Yeah, men do it to fill voids. It's a whole list of things why people cheat in general. But for somebody to say that men are like animals and it's in their nature and they have to do it, like, that is so disrespectful I feel like, to men. Like, you're supposed to be the supreme being. How is it that you can't control one of the most powerful things that God gave you, your seed? And if a woman walk by that you're attracted to, you have to put your penis in her. That to me shows a very a limited lack of all kinds of things that's going on with you. Because human beings are attracted to each other, period. That does not mean that you have to sleep with every person that you're attracted to. So when I made the post, it is very true that if you have to sleep with this many women, your self-esteem is up. Look at Michael Blackson. Come on now. His ugly ass wouldn't be able to have one side chick a month if he ain't had no money.
Oh, he know that. He know that.
Low self-esteem.
I'm rich, is what he say. I'm rich.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole, I'm so sick of the men just do that. Come on, cut it out. Cut it out with the excuses to go out and just do fuck shit just for the sake of doing it. If that's so false. If that was true, then why do men get jealous of their side chick instead of just moving on? It's definitely more. Exactly. That's why I'm like, how do you minimize sex to just sex?
Dudes be lying. You feel me? Like you said, like I know
when
some
they
dudes
get locked up, just have sex. It's just sex.
Right. You be like, what? Like, I know guys like that, meaning like, they have whole girls and then they have a side chick, but then if the side chick talking to somebody else, they in their feelings. And you like, well, hold up. Now I thought you just said, man, I just be smashing. Clearly that's not true. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be caring what she doing.
Exactly.
But that's the funny thing too, because like most guys, it's like, oh, I'm just having sex. But if let that girl have sex with somebody else, then they, oh my God,
having a fit.
Oh my God,
sick,
more than sick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they can sleep with 10, 15 girls, and then let her just have a conversation. Oh, they little polar ego hurt. Oh, it's over for that little ego. Oh,
it was interesting how Michael Blackson and his wife or fiance started talking about their agreement. And then on the show, if y'all haven't watched the Couples Retreat, Ronnie DeVoe and his wife talked about how they had an agreement that broke their marriage, that had them on the brink of divorce because they had the same type of agreement. But the crazy part was his wife was the one who made the connection outside their marriage with another woman that almost ended their marriage. So it's like, why would you bring another human being into your marital bed and like break that bond because you're just opening Pandora's box? It's not threesomes, all that stuff. It's not going to work. it is going to bring in so much other energy that's going to bring chaos in there. It's just not going to work. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. And they were on there saying that Michael Blackson's fiance should just suck up because she knew it. She signed up for it. So just deal with it. But she said she didn't sign up for him like taking chicks out and like having them all in the green room with him. Like she was like, no, you can get them tickets to the show and then you go smash, but that's it. But you like taking them out to breakfast, like being nice, like showing them the same types of stuff that you showing me. I'm like, see, because you opening up a box that you can't close at your will. He get to do what he want to do, and you're not there. Ain't no way. I'm shooting up the whole motherfucking club. Okay, shoot it up. So, but
they got to remember who Didi is. She crazy.
Let me find out. But I will say this quote that I read the other day: any habit you cannot break or that you refuse to break is a habit that has the power to break you. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Don't let that go over your lace front, ladies.
See, I don't know, man. If because I'm like, so even though, finishing off this, like, so, because one thing I told myself, like, God forbid if anything ever happened, like, I tell my wife, I'm never doing this again. Like, I'm never getting married again. This is it for me. So stay clear from me if that ever happens, because I ain't never doing it again. So,
and I'm absolutely, like, I had this conversation the other day. I'm so terrified of marriage. Terrified.
It's a lot,
but yes,
but it's worth it too.
Yeah, see, and maybe because like I've been married before. I don't really count it, but I was married before.
But you was young.
I was.
It's different
but I was also engaged in 2019.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking at that point. You didn't know this. Yeah, I was engaged in 2019. I was supposed to get married Valentine's Day 2020. Went ring shopping, had somebody ready to make my dress, had the venue picked out, the whole nine. I was supposed to get married. And I knew that it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't going to work. But I was like, oh, well, we've been friends for forever. Why not? Let's just do it.
So why you back out?
Because in my spirit, I knew it didn't sit right with me. It didn't feel right. I couldn't do it.
Okay. Yeah, nah. I mean, it's great. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of sacrifice. You definitely got to be selfless, and you have to be okay with that. But also, it's beautiful when you have someone else that's selfless. So
yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't mind being selfless if that's the case. But it is a lot of selflessness that goes into it. And I just know me personally, like, I couldn't do it again. Like, I couldn't be this selfless again with anyone else. Like, people like, oh, you just talk. I'm like, no, I'm not talking, because you got to think I'm older. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I got married young. I'm older. Right. So it's like, yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? It would be like, even if I mess with somebody, it's like, you gonna have your spot, I'm gonna have my spot. Like, I would never live with somebody again. Like, none of that. It's a wrap.
Yeah. And I know, like, certain people bring out certain things out of you. So the things that I fear, I know certain people can help me overcome those things. But just the idea of marriage just scares me.
It never scared me. I think divorce, if I looked at it on the flip side, divorce scared me. You know what I'm saying? I would have to exhaust everything, right?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have to feel like I've exhausted all my energy, all possibilities to where it's like, yo, I have nothing else left to give.
Yeah.
Literally. And but yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that would scare me. But as far as marriage, you know, being able to vet and make sure it's the right person that you're with. And I think that helps being a little older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't quote unquote smitten by just love, right? Or
Mhm.
attraction, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Because it's
it
so
was
much
me
more than
really
that.
right. Like you're in a business, like you're literally choosing your business partner. So,
Mhm.
you know, you're choosing your business partner,
Good
and
night.
so you're choosing your business partner, and that's really what it is. And so, you know,
Yeah.
it
And I
got to be
think
right.
for like because I think for men, when y'all because y'all are the pickers, y'all choose, y'all get to you get to build who you want. Like you know who it is that you want to marry. So it's like, and you're gonna be the leader. So you know what team player you want on your team.
Right.
For women, we just kind of wait in the balance to see who gonna pick us. And then we get
I
to
mean, I
decide
think
whether
that,
we get choked, like whether we gonna say yes or no.
but that's the big key. Like men need to know themselves and who they are, and
Yeah.
by knowing yourself, that helps you know when you meet the right person that compliments you. And so it becomes, you know what I'm saying? Like it becomes a great team. You know what I mean? Because you know who you are. And it's like, you know, like, yeah, me and this person is not going to work. This is not going to
Yeah.
be a great situation for me. And then, you know, but then when you come across that person, that teammate is like, this it. This is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about right here. This going to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. And look, my sister, I just had this same conversation yesterday. Like, I never, we saying we never, like, marriage being a dream. Like, I never came across my mind that, oh, as a kid, yeah, I want to get married. No, like, that wasn't it. I'm trying to get away from you bum ass dudes because the ones in my family is trash. So, yeah, we going this way.
I mean,
Like,
so no, let's be clear, right? Let's have some real talk for a second about this situation. This is a good topic. Think about it on the flip side as a man, right?
mhm.
That grew up around these bum dudes. And
Mm,
you want something different and you trying to be different, right? You know what I'm saying? So look at it as a woman. You like, man, all I saw was independent, strong black women. I seen a lot of them, but I didn't
mm,
see, you know, these strong men in my family. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be clear, most of us, if your granddaddy didn't die when you were super young, that was probably the only strong figure that you knew as a man. You know, your
yeah.
granddad. It wasn't your dad, it was your
Mhm,
granddad. But say, okay, for me, instance, my granddad died when I was 7 years old. So, you
mhm,
know what I'm saying? Like, and he was very prominent. So my granddad, well, he was actually my great granddad on my dad's side, died when I was about 4 or 5. He was very prominent in the community. Um, March with Dr. Martin Luther King, NAACP, he was a boss, right? My
mm,
mom's dad, very prominent in the community, you know what I'm saying? Church going, everything. Like because of my mom's family, you know what I'm saying? And if people don't know, especially coming from the South, you know, typically people like, who is your peoples, right? This is kind of how like
mhm,
we vet you. It's like, who is
mhm,
your peoples? And it's like,
mhm.
because of my mom's family, it's like, oh, you good peoples. Like standing on the
Right.
back, the name of my mom's dad and my grandmother, it was like, oh, I know you good, right? That's what, I come from. But like I said, they died when I was extremely young. Now,
Mhm,
fast forward, you have the other men, right?
mm,
And not doing handling business like your
mm.
grandfathers did. And so
Right.
it's like you're looking around and trying to figure out like this is who I'm supposed to be. Like, and not
Mm,
only that, everyone's talking like and you see it, like men see it, like, well, I was a boy. Boys see the struggle, the strife that the women in the family go through with,
mhm.
without the help of the men. And so it's like, well, what am I supposed to be? Like, I don't want a woman to be like that for, me. Like, I want to carry the family. Like, I want to put
Right.
everyone on my back. I don't want to ride the back of no woman. And so, but also it's like, well, how do I do that? Which is why, bringing in that red flag situation, right? It's like, I knew that wasn't going to be my life because I had growing to do. Like, we have to grow because we have to figure out who it is we're supposed to be because we didn't grow up seeing nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is the reason why in our community you have a lot of gay men. It's because you grew up with the emotions of a woman, seeing the emotions of a woman, how they deal with things. And so now it's like, this is how you deal with things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if our men was there more often, you would have less in our community. Yeah. It's hard. Because think about that.
I agree.
I have to grow up to be something that I despise. Like, that's deep. That's deep. I despise being a man. I despise the men that I'm around, but that's who I got to grow up and be. So I have to figure this thing out so I can be better.
That's deep.
Hey, man.
That's deep. That's deep. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think it's a lot of feminine traits that are passed on. Because of that, and there's a lot of resentment as well. Like you said, you emulate. He who controls the mind who controls the image controls the mind. So if I constantly see this thing, that's what I want to be like. Kids only have a limited amount of experience and visualization. So if they constantly see something, that's what they want to be. And if their hero is their mom, that's what they want to be like. Not that they may want to be exactly like that, but they pick up the traits of that because that's all they know. They don't know anything else. So you can't like, people can't pick and choose what traits kids pick up and what they don't. Whether you want to agree with it or not, kids pick up shit. And they do one or two things. They either gravitate towards it or they run from it. So if I'm in a house, because you can have a house full of kids and they all grow up in the same thing. It could be an abusive house. You could have a house full of boys. Some boys might grow up to be abusers. Some grow up to be very protective because they don't want to be abusers because of what they saw. So it just depends on the type of child and what they take on. But the things that they see will affect them in one way or another. It just depends on the type of child that they are.
I'm gonna let you have that one. Because that's too deep for us to go down. Like, that's a whole rabbit hole.
and then most of the time, people are searching for things. Especially kids, you're just trying to figure out what it is that's missing.
Right.
What is missing? I'm gonna gravitate towards what I know. What I'm missing? Either what I'm missing or what I know. So if I'm missing something, as a young girl growing up without a dad, I was missing the male attention. I didn't know what that felt like. So every time a boy came near me or somebody that I was attracted to, and they told me certain things that I never heard before, it raised my antennas because I never knew, like, my emotions and my hormones are going to make me gravitate towards that, which makes me, at that point, I'm being naive and just don't know. Like, they could tell me anything and I'm, oh my God. Because I never had a man tell me these things that these boys are telling me. The same way for a boy who has never had a dad, because I think boys kind of process things a little bit differently, because at this point, they're just angry. They hate that dude. Girls are craving that dude. So you're going to have two different dynamics going on. So little boys are going to go, they either going to turn to the streets, because you got men out there. You got men out in them streets that's teaching some something, and I can be a part of that. So I'm going out here with the dudes. I'm going out here to run with the big dogs. Or I feel something, like you said, I feel something. I don't know what it is, but I don't like this nigga over here because he was my dad. And I don't really know how to be like that, but I know what my mama was like. So I'm gonna go be like her. But yeah. That nature versus nurture thing is real. And some people, got a damn mosquito, god damn it. Some people can handle the nature of their surroundings better, and some people will get eaten alive if they don't have direction. But yeah, we got to do better. Bottom line is we got to do better. Men dropped the ball a lot in the past. I think they're trying to pick it up now, but women got to move out the way and let them pick it up. And they got to start picking better so they don't have to move out the way. Stop choosing the deadbeat. Stop choosing the pieces of shit. And stop carrying seeds that don't deserve to be carried. But we gotta instill that in our little ones, in the little kids, boys and girls. Little boys, stop giving away your seeds. It's valuable. It's worth a lot. That's heritage. That's lineage. That's legacy. It ain't just sex. It's worth a lot. And girls,
I don't know. No, it is. No, I agree with you. I don't. The thing is, I don't think people think about that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm like, you know, when you putting a pit bull together, you know, breeding pit bulls, like you putting the best of the best. Like, yo, I'm not just gonna be slanging and banging and putting my seed in just anybody. And now I'm looking at this child like, this mine? Like,
right.
He's slow. He ain't cute. Like, I'm just being real. Like,
we're not taught that, but we know now. That's why we can teach. We weren't taught that, but now we know. So we gotta teach the little ones now. We can't keep using the same excuse that we weren't taught because now we know. So what do we teach the ones that's coming up now?
Just out here reproducing with just anybody out here in these streets.
I mean, because they cute.
Somebody,
get your dumb ass out there. You can't even read.
On the short bus, like, read this. We went to the what? What we doing?
Yeah, it's time. It's really time to change. I like the it's just like that theory got to go. It's just always been like that theory has to go. The barbershop locker room talk gotta go. Because we can't keep teaching our daughters one thing and our sons another.
Hey,
we can't. We can't do that. So,
I mean, we gotta teach men, you know, sons to lead from the front. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and vice versa. So, you know, you gotta teach our women how to handle business, but you know, and be that helpmate. And we gotta teach men how to lead from the front and stop like leading from the back. That's why I say, man, you know, I be like, I'm pulling up to the gas station. I see dudes just sitting in the car on their phone. Hey, girl, get out, get gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Jesus.
You know what? Now I look like, who raised both of y'all? Because
you shouldn't have got your ass out the car. You shouldn't have got your ass out the car. Sit there and tell that nigga go pump that goddamn gas.
Right. You got this grown man with you sitting in the car on the phone. Hold up. The role's supposed to be reversed. Your girl's supposed to be in the car on the phone while you getting gas. But hey, maybe I don't know.
And we got to teach our sons that you have to lead at all times, not only when it's comfortable and convenient for you, at all times. And you demand the leadership role. You don't accept nothing less. If she act like she don't want you in the leadership role, leave her alone. I don't give a fuck how big her ass is. She gotta go. She gotta go.
Yeah, man. Got to go.
These men are settling for less too because somebody got a fat ass.
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid. But we're gonna go on to our last topic.
All right.
Our last topic, y'all. Would you rather be with a broke, faithful man or a rich cheater? Uh-oh.
I gotta hear what people say. And so, we'll help them out. So when we say broke, he ain't gotta be broke, but
what's broke?
He may
What's
just
the definition of
okay. Broke? Well, today, the definition of broke is having enough money to pay the bills, and that's it, right? So being able to pay bills, maybe that's about it. Maybe go out here and there from time to time, but when you go out, you ain't going to Roof Chris or nothing like that. You might get
that's
you
nasty anyway.
on a good day, you might get Olive Garden or something, I'm just going out, especially off social media, So I ain't gonna say, you know what, because I wanna see. I ain't gonna say broke, but he doesn't. It's not plentiful, right? He's not able to take trips and do things like that and go places. Like he ain't got it like that.
I'll take broke and faithful all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
You'll take broke and faithful.
Yep. Juan. That's a lie.
You ain't kidding. He ain't
That's
kidding.
a lie. All these broke dudes out here cheating, please cut it out.
Right.
They the main ones.
They be the main ones cheating because they ain't got nothing to do.
Right.
They ain't got nothing to do.
I'll take broken faithful all day. All day.
You take broken
all
faithful?
Day. I got my own money.
So I think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think because if you have your own money, it's like, all right, cool. I wonder what men will say. Would they take a broken, faithful woman over a rich and cheating?
Men don't want no woman cheating on them, period.
Right, period. So that ain't even the question. But like, but women. I think most women honestly would take a rich cheater over a broke, faithful dude any day because he got money and there's drama. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna add to the drama.
I think they say that until they've had it, because
so?
The idea of it sound good until it's happening.
But I think also what happens is they take it, have kids, have a family life with them, and realize like, I can't handle this. Like, but it just be cheating to be cheating.
Nope.
Yeah, we got a great lifestyle, but I can't live like this. Which is why you see like the basketball wives are all ex-wives, right?
Ex-wives.
Dudes just keep cheating.
Because I don't care how much money you have, you are a human being. And we just ain't wired that way. Money don't fix that. I'm cool. Give me my old nice ass, faithful ass, lovable ass, broke ass husband. I'm good.
So you talking about you want you a old James, huh?
Listen, come on, boo.
James off Good Times. You feel me?
Come on, boo.
James Evans. So that's what you talking. Okay.
I'm submissive, Juan. It don't matter who the man is. I'm submissive. My submission don't come off. It's not a costume. It's just who I am.
Okay. Big time.
But see the problem with women who have a problem with being submissive is they're broke. And they expect a lot of stuff. When you have money, it don't matter. I got enough money for me, you, him, her, and her. So we going. Where we going? Like, money don't dictate what I do. So I'm good. Like, I don't even care nothing about that.
Big time.
Being submissive is just who I'm supposed to be. So if I'm picking a dude that I don't think I should be submissive to, that's my fault.
Yep. giving them all your goodies and you don't.
But if they but if they ain't saying nothing, they shouldn't even be in your area or your atmosphere to be talking. I mean, because I can't ask a man to not be masculine based off of who he dating.
Yeah, how you gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's like
if I've gotten to the point that I'm dating you, I'm making your plate because you're my man, and that's just what I do. Like I'm serving you because that's just what I do. If you over here, I invited you here. If you don't deserve to be here, that's my fault for letting you in. I can't sit here and bash you because you don't deserve to be here. I shouldn't let your ass come in here. I don't know, like that whole I'm submissive for the right man. The right man should be with you, so that ain't even a question.
You submissive if you saying something. I don't know what that means.
She's saying like I'm submissive for the right man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of women couldn't be submissive, period. They just not. That's just not who they are. They've been tainted by the auntie, grandma, mama, cousin cult in their family of I don't need no man syndrome. All ain't no man shit because all of them picked the wrong men. The definition of submission is whatever you want it to be.
Right. I think that like people look at it like, oh my God.
We should both be submitting to each other.
Right. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not a one-way street. There's sometimes when you know, as the man, you're gonna have to take a step back, you know, as well too. So, you know what I mean? Like it's not just a woman has to just give. Like any good man, I mean, because that's a leader, right? Any good leader is gonna listen to what, you know, people have to say. So, you know, I'm just saying.
And a lot of women have never really dated a man.
No.
They dated the little cute dude that don't know how to do shit, that don't provide shit, that can't do shit. But that goes back again to tighten up your vetting process. Stop allowing those dudes in and then getting mad because you picked the wrong motherfucker. Because if I know an Adrian, just imagine how many other motherfuckers I know that's some good ass dudes. So I don't want to hear nothing about ain't no good dudes out there because there's a lot of them out there. Y'all passed a lot of them up.
Yeah. That's what happened a lot of time. Or you don't, you know. Yeah, some definitely pass them up or they don't take them seriously. Right? You know,
or they
sometimes
don't fit in their check boxes, their list.
Well, that because like, okay, I remember when like, you know, I started seriously dating, right? Like it would be funny because like, you know, women is like, dang, hold up. You got a good job. You ain't got no kids. You cool as hell. What's wrong with you? Right. And it's like, instead of getting to know me, they trying to figure out what's wrong with me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or it's like, oh, I know you got a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you got a girl. Ain't no way, boy. You got a girl. I'm like, nah, I ain't got no girl. I'm single. I'm super single. It's like, nah, I ain't finna believe that. You ain't finna play me. Well, all right. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You like, I don't know what else to tell you.
They go in looking for it to fail.
Right.
Because they picked such pieces of shit before that they can't believe that an Adrian Taylor exists.
It's like, nah, nah. And it would be funny because like, you know, some women seeing that I, you know, engaged and stuff like that or hearing about it. It's like, oh, you were serious. Like,
Look,
yeah.
I be hyping up Juan all the time. And people think I be lying. I'm like, no, Juan, like, he a good dude. They do not believe me. They don't believe me. Oh no, he probably fucking this person, fucking that person. I'm like, that is crazy. I'm vouching for the dude, and y'all still don't believe me. That's crazy. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was going through it at first. I was like, yo, like, because you know what I'm saying? Like, previously dating, I was just dating, you just having fun. But like, when I started dating on a mission, I was like, yo, like, nah, you can't be really looking for no girl. Like, you got a wife somewhere. You this. Like, no, man, no, not at all.
That's
Like,
how
nah,
jaded they are.
yes, like, nah, you can't be serious. I'm like, well,
That is
all right.
horrible, man. Like,
Hey, man,
what?
it be hard out here. It be
That's what they
hard out
used
here.
to. That's what they used to. Why? Nah, I'm serious. I know you are, and that's what I be telling them. But they think I be crazy. They think I'm lying. They think that you what I said. Like, they just don't believe it. It's so many bad dudes out here that the good ones, they really think it's a hoax. It's the Tinder swindler messed it up for y'all. Come on now, Juan, preach the sermon. Preach the sermon. He's trying to tell them, but they don't listen.
Oh, man.
I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all missing out. I'm telling you, he's a good dude. But and that's the thing. That's the hypocrisy of women in general. They say they want something. You could present it to them, and then they'll find every flaw in it to make it to where it's not what they say they wanted. Like, you know what? I'm done. Never mind. You don't even know what you want.
Mm.
Men act like, oh yeah, like that women could, absolutely, because they think that all women are the same. They do. I agree with that. But that is the corrosion that has happened, especially with the Black community, when it comes to dating and it comes to men and women, and how badly we've been pitted against each other, that we don't trust nothing. But the crazy part about that, though, is that we don't trust nothing, but we'll keep sleeping with each other and making babies. Interesting.
I know people like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they, okay. So you give people grace, right? Y'all had a kid, right? Cool. Y'all had a kid, but y'all both can't stand each other. Next thing you know, she pregnant again. Like, now, y'all couldn't stand each other, but it ain't nobody tripping that y'all even had sex. But y'all still having unprotected sex, like, then y'all having more kids, and y'all can't stand each other. Like, people that don't want to be together keep having kids, and you like, yo, y'all don't even want to be together at this point, y'all done had 3-4 kids, and now y'all finally get to your breaking point after 3-4 kids, and now you going your way, he going his. That's crazy.
It's insane. Did you watch that social experiment I sent you with the exes with the painting?
Yeah, they seem like they wanted to be together.
I showed somebody else that it said the same thing. So y'all, it was this social experiment, and what it was it was a couple that had broken up. They had a child together. They had been broken up for 4 years, but they've known each other for 9 years total as of that day of the event. And the experiment was they both had to come in there and paint each other naked and and ask each other questions as they're painting each other while they're butt naked. How many of y'all think y'all could do that, like, with your ex, and it'd be, I don't know. Well, I felt like she was okay, like she was over it, like she was good. I felt like he was uncomfortable.
I think, well, you know what? Honestly, how I felt like it really seemed like with her, she was really trying to show him what he was missing. Like, yeah,
Of
you see
course.
me. You know what I'm saying? But
Daniel said no sweat.
but I also think on both of their ends, especially more on hers, they both would be down to have sex again. But I think for her, it would definitely just be sex at this point.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
think she's definitely moved on. But I
Yeah.
think, if they had sex, she would welcome it. You know what?
He couldn't even look
I
at
think he
her.
would catch feelings because
He couldn't
she
even
was
look
more
at her.
comfortable. Yeah, she was more comfortable in the space, and even still at the end, like, she wasn't really trying to cover up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
She was
seemed like
still
she
naked.
had right. It seemed like she has come more into her sexuality. So, and I think it seemed like, based off of even the conversation that they had, I think she would really be like, "Yo, I learn more, I know more now. I'm gonna put it on you." Like, you know what I'm saying? I have you sprung at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that, yeah, it would definitely be different for the two of them. And I think, yeah, she would have him sprung at this point because you could just tell, like, she clearly then came into her sexuality a lot better than,
I mean,
when they were
he
together.
asked her, was he the best that she had? And she was like, no.
But then you heard what she said. She said now she knows what she wants, and
myself.
she learned herself. She knows herself. She knows how to communicate what she wants as well too now.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh Lord, nah, we ain't
yeah.
doing that. We are not doing. And obviously they both are single because there's no way their significant other would agree to let them do that shit.
Right. That's why I say, like, yeah, they busting. They gonna definitely bust. It's going down.
Stupid. Yeah, I'm like, nah. First of all, my dude would be like, if you don't get your stupid ass out of here. Nah, we ain't doing that. Cause no. Ain't no way. Well, y'all, that was our last topic. We don't have any more. We don't have any more topics. So y'all, Adrian, you start your new job next week. What else you got going on for the week? What's going on with the book? What's up?
So if the book ain't out next week, it will be the following week. So it's coming, y'all. Yes, we down to the wire now. So hopefully by next week, I should have the announcement saying it's about to drop. As far as my speaking engagements, I'm like, this week I wanted to just kind of relax, chill, because I start back working next week. So I didn't really want to I actually had a couple opportunities to speak this week, but I turned them down. I just wanted to chill. Plus the baby been kind of, a little bit under the weather as well too. So yeah, man, I've been doing that. So, once I start back, get myself situated in the job, I will, probably start picking up the speaking engagements again.
Okay.
Can I get a sign? Yes, sir. You can definitely get a signed copy from me. Make sure you purchase it from me if you want the signed copy. If you purchase it off Amazon or any other website, I'm just letting it be known, it's not going to be signed. So if you want it personalized and signed, you have to get it from me. Otherwise, if you just want to get a copy, you can go to Amazon and purchase it off Amazon.
All right.
So,
all right.
but yeah, so I'm taking it easy this week. Just taking it easy. Starting a new job. I got the butterflies in my stomach like it's the first day of school or something. Because like I said, it's totally different, being military. Then from military, I pretty much went to the government. So that's pretty much all of my work history. So this will be totally different, cultures different, all of that great stuff. So I'm ready.
Right.
All right, I got you, bro. Yeah, I got you, Chris.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, I have I'm collabing soon. Well, June 1st, I'm going to be collabing with the trainer god, Mr. J. Lopez himself. We're meeting tomorrow via Zoom to go over the details of my next challenge, the Tasty Body Challenge. So y'all stay tuned for that. He is a very big fitness guru in Atlanta. So he reached out to offer his services and help with me to collaborate with this next challenge. So it should be a good one. I just submitted my paperwork to get Core Queen trademarked. So that's a long process. So hopefully by this time next year, we'll have a trademark for it. So I'm excited about that. What else do I have going on? Oh, big news. If y'all have been following me, if you've been watching this podcast, if you heard me try to announce this shit over and over and over, we finally got Money Train featuring the Grammy Award winning Anthony Hamilton single is finally out. Right now it's out on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Deezer. We're waiting for all the other stores to just load it. It just takes some time for them to replicate and get them out there. Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuff. But it's finally out. That's probably been the biggest headache ever to get that song cleared and out. It's out. We will be shooting the video soon because Anthony is finally off tour with Maxwell. So we're going to get that video. He wants to meet up sometime next week to go over the details to get the video shot so we can get that done. Do the radio run, all the advertisement promos, and then Money Train's new EP will be dropping July 4th. So we're getting all of the songs ready and getting that done. And I'm trying to get Plies on the song, but I can't get him. I can't get a hold of his management. He's not responding to my messages. Anybody knows Plies? I need him. So,
his management ain't responding?
No, it's so hard to get these harder artists sometimes, but I'll figure it out. I'll get him. And then he'll be soon on Trick Daddy's cooking show. He'll be performing on there really, really soon. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff popping with Money Train. It's been a long time coming, but when I tell you we've been working our asses off behind the scenes, it's not easy at all. We don't have any help. We are the label. We do it all. So y'all just please go stream the song. Go follow his Spotify. We need a lot more monthly listeners over there. We need some help with getting those numbers up so that the label can take us more seriously. But we do have the big artists like Anthony Hamilton, CO. If you're not familiar with CO, the dude he's a godsend. Trina, all of them have really been supporting. So y'all go support the music on his YouTube channel. Anything you can find, Money Train, Raphael Ratliff, please go follow him, share his stuff, listen to it, stream it as many times as you can so we can get the numbers up. I appreciate y'all for that. And y'all know the Core Queen, I'm just here trying to train people, get these ladies out of these 200s, get these waistlines down, and stop these women from getting on these tables to get these surgeries that are killing them, that are life-threatening, and just helping them get healthy from the inside out and promoting health and not just looking good, but you need to be healthy. So if you know anybody that needs a trainer, I'm worldwide because I'm virtual, so I can train you from anywhere. I promise you, I don't need to be next to you to help you. I can get you right and get you tight and get that booty up. So y'all make sure y'all get
BBLs.
No, the anti-BBL booty maker. That's what I do. I build booties. You don't have to buy one. It's much cheaper and less painful. You can sit on your ass.
But Didi, they might say, but it's your genetics. That's why you got a booty.
Lies. Nope. It's a muscle. 3 of them actually.
I'm just saying they might be like
Really, it's maximum, medium.
Didi, you always had a booty. What you talking about?
No, I lost it a couple
times.
What you say for that? From running too much. I done ran it off a few times now. Believe me, I know how to build it and lose it. One thing I know how to do is transform my body.
Okay. Promise. You know, but that's how people say it. They be like, "Oh, you man," you know, because people don't see your journey for real all the time. You feel me? So they be like, "Oh, well, you know, you probably," because trust me, because I've gotten it all the time. Like, you've been pretty much in shape since I knew you. Like, what you talking about? Like, but I work out ever since you know me too. So, like, what we talking about?
I have
So,
never just been lazy and sitting around doing nothing. Sorry.
I mean, hey,
So, but I got you. I got you. I got you. My client, but I have clients too. So my results speak for themselves. So it's not just about me. You can go check out my clients' results on my pages, The Core Queen. Anywhere you Google me, I'm there. Facebook, Instagram. You can check out the results. You can see them for yourself. It ain't just me. Believe me, I get results. So but y'all, make sure you get Adrian's book. Make sure y'all share this live. Make sure you tell people about the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Battle Buddies YouTube channel. Make sure you follow the Battle Buddies Instagram and Facebook. And make sure y'all tune in every week. Send us some topics if you want to talk about something, and let us know if you want to come on the podcast. If you hear from Wayne, see Wayne, know somebody that know Wayne, please hit us up. Let us know if he's okay, because we're really concerned about him and we miss him. So y'all be good. Go out and do something great for somebody else other than yourself, but always put yourself first. And we'll holler at y'all next week. Peace out.